the whistle. Be wrong.
This is NHL 08 for the PlayStation 2. I know it seems like I say this about every EA Sports release, but listen, I wouldn't say it if it weren't true. If you were to swap the disc and put NHL 07 in NHL 08's packaging before you handed it to me, I probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference once I actually started playing. As I've argued before, this is a criticism which has become inherent to annual sports games, but there just wasn't much of a reason to upgrade from NHL 07 to NHL 08. And since these annual updates essentially render the prior versions obsolete, NHL 08 had a shelf life of roughly 11 months before succumbing to its tragic ultimate destiny, buried beneath mountainous heaps of $5 games in the dusty, neglected confines of the bargain bin. But hey, hockey fans, come on, dry those eyes. It had to fulfill that fate to make way for NHL 09, which changed everything.
If he can't focus, he's going to be spending more time sitting on the sidelines.
Fortunately, EA's NHL games are at least built from solid gameplay, so NHL 08 is fun to play. It's a very fast-paced version of what is, in reality, a very fast-paced game. The hits are big, the players are quick, and if you're good, the scores are high. What I do like about the NHL series is that, perhaps more than any other EA Sports franchise, it has a surprisingly arcade-like feel at times, which makes the title at least vaguely interesting to those bored by hyper-realistic simulators of professional sports leagues. Computer AI back on the blue line is modest, to say the least, so you'll definitely have plenty of opportunities to fill the net. And given the speed of the skating, you also have chances on seemingly every shift to send people crashing into the glass, which makes NHL 08 a fun game to play with friends, especially online. But of course, that's the core of the NHL series, so what was added to NHL 08 to warrant an update of NHL 07? Well, honestly, not a whole lot. And I'm not saying that as a personal observation either. That's a legitimate criticism which has been made by several others as well. I suppose NHL 08's biggest change is the addition of the skill stick, a control feature that allows you to handle the puck and take shots with the right analog stick. You can deke and dance simply by moving the stick, and taking slap shots by pulling the stick back and jamming it forward feels great, as does taking a quick wrist shot by simply pushing it forward. This is a feature that was developed on current generation consoles, however, a fact which still doesn't explain why the skill stick feels so fluky on the PlayStation 2. Dekes just aren't very smooth at all, and the shooting mechanics are often unresponsive. There are times in which you'll pull back on the right stick and slam it forward for a wide-open slapper from the blue line, but your player simply won't react to the skill stick, which makes me want to break my skill stick.
Kenny Briere to Kimmo Timonen. Here comes Kimmo Timonen. You cannot, I repeat.
So what else has been added to NHL 08? What else? Well, there's a new multiplayer feature that allows you to tap the ice when you're open, which causes your friend's controller to vibrate so he knows to get you the puck. It's kind of cool, it's just more gimmicky than useful. So, what else? Eric Staal is on the cover, so that's, that's something.
He scores! Simon Gagné!
The bottom line is, NHL 08 is a game best experienced on current generation hardware, both for aesthetic and gameplay purposes. It plays better on newer systems, and in terms of the features, feels a bit gimped in comparison, lacking a few of the minor details present in the PS3 and Xbox 360 versions. It's also a game best played in newer versions. And I'm telling you, I heard NHL 11 is going to change everything.